Hey everyone, it's Orange. Welcome to TOA Heart of October 2016. I'm showing you guys this first wave because this is the first month that I've had so much control over these monsters. I don't know what was different this month. I did improve my runes a lot. I've talked about this strategy before, but the Briennes, their AI is pretty good and they will, in my experience, they always res if something is dead. And you know how their res works, they kind of even out the HP or whatever, and they will chunk out the arenas for you, so you don't have to kill them yourself. From the arenas being at full health, if one of those Briennes reses, the arenas go down to about half health. So I think I was able to allow 2 Briennes to res, which I hadn't really been able to before, and I think I was working on 3, but I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, so that's kind of boring, so let's go ahead and skip ahead to the boss. Okay, here we are. So, this is Veromos. I don't know if this is the highest he's been, but if it is, woo! So this is it, you know? This is the pinnacle of strategies for Veromos. I'm just kidding, but for Veromos this time around, I used the same strategy that I always do. My standard TOA hard team, the one that I love, and I was looking for a word there. I don't know, I forgot the other word. I'm bad at vocabulary and grammar and all that English stuff. So I use the same strategy. Kill the Huadiams first because if you kill the Pernas, I don't know when the Huadiams passives will start triggering, but they might trigger before the Pernas passive even pops. You don't want to have to deal with that. The Huadiam's passive is special, I think. It's kind of like Chisun Fallen Blossoms. I think it'll just transfer no matter what. It's not considered a heal. So go for the Huadiams first, and you have to kill Perna twice. So if you're killing something twice, you're wasting a lot of time on it, rather than just killing something once and it's gone, and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's just so much easier for you. So Huadiams first. I was sticking the unrecoverable debuff on whatever I was focusing. Arya has an unrecoverable debuff. So, oh hell yeah, we just got G2, I think. That's what's up, baby. We've been struggling a lot to get G2 in our guild. It's pretty much like a 50-50. This time around it was a 50-50. We've had some problems with people not using swords and just generally having like a couple assholes in our guild who just... One guy only did 3 battles this week, and I don't want to be in a guild with that sort of thing, and then, sorry, I'm kind of ranting, but I'll just talk about the strategy more than keep talking about that. So, unrecoverable debuff, sleep the Pernas, and then and taunt Vero. That's very important to taunt Vero because you don't want him stomping on you. He does a lot of damage. He's on 90, and he possibly can CC you, and that could be bad news because you're not able to do stuff to the enemies while you're CC'd. So, luckily I didn't. My Beretto's the only one that got stunned, and I was able to recover very quickly here. So you can see how that can be bad. Okay, so the Guild Wars thing. I'm just kind of, gossiping right here, right now. So I would like to be able to rely on everyone to show up, and I'm okay with losing Guild Wars because we just didn't come through. I'm not the person who gets mad at people for losing battles or anything like that. I mean, like, when I was younger, yeah, like, I used to play sports when I was in grade school, middle school, that sort of thing, and I remember, like, even in kindergarten, I would get mad at people because, like, I wouldn't do it in their face, but I would just get mad, like, on the car ride home with my parents. I'd be like, she can't dribble the damn soccer ball and move, because this one girl, like, I don't know, she was kind of shy, and she would just stand still when anyone would pass her the ball. Then the opponents would just, run up to her and take it away because she, like, didn't... I don't know, she was shy or something. But for Guild Wars, I've grown up, I've matured. So if we lose a war, then it's just like we weren't good enough, it was our skill. It's not because, someone just can't be relied on or whatever. But yeah, I can kind of see how it might get bad at that point because people might blame each other and get mad and, be like, oh, it was because of the weaker members. But whatever, I think it's just kind of like a 50-50 as long as we play well enough. We were able to defend there. And I think we did get it. Let me make sure, though. Wait, what time is it? We still have 30 more minutes, I think, before we get the results. So I'm going to be really crushed. But I did get... Oh, shoot. Wait. Hold on. I don't remember. But I'm going to be really crushed. But I think we did because I got 10 points in my inbox for defending. and I think we were defending against 2 people, but yeah, whatever. So here we go. The Huadiams are almost dead, put up that unrecoverable debuff, and then the Perna on the left just rezzed. It really helps if you can spread out their rezzes and also let them die to dots, because you guys may or may not know, but if the Perna gets their passive popped by dots, they will lose that turn. But if you just kill the Perna, it's going to res with whatever attack bar it had. So it's nice if you can let it die to dots there. And also spread them out, because you want to make sure that you have enough time to CC it after it reses, because if you have them both resing at the same time or whatever, they may not be CC'd, because they remove all debuffs when they res. So you want to make sure that you can control it a little bit. And then I'm just going to keep working on the Perna on the left because it already resed, and then I will work on Vero. I guess I can talk about my overall TOA hard team progression because I don't have anything else to talk about. I went over everything. Actually, maybe I didn't, but yeah, this is just a standard stunner team. I think I went over that. I always suggest for people to look on Reddit and YouTube for other teams that can work for this floor, but I just beat it with a standard strategy. The Spectre Taoist combo is also a really popular one. Verad's a good monster for that sort of thing. Water Homunculus is probably really good. But if you made it this far, you probably have made it this far with a team like that. So I'm guessing this floor will kind of be similar, and you should be okay. I hope. I mean, maybe you made it this far with a Rezer, like Briand or something. So I hope you can complete this if you are using a Rezer and it doesn't give you too much problems. So overall for TOA hard, my auto team has been going better. I've seen a lot of progress with it. I only had to manual 11 floors this time around. Those were some of the boss floors. It was 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then the intermediate floors that I had to manual were some of the 90s, 92, 93, 94, 95, and 97 and 99. So I think that's pretty good. I did have to switch my team around. The 2 consistent members of my auto team were Beretta and Briand, and then the other 3 kept switching around. I was using 2 healers. I was using Chasun, Bella, Vero, Chasun, Bella, Arya. I was using Mav in there sometimes and switching them all up. And I did end up wasting a lot of energy switching around so many times, and my team would sometimes fail. Quite a bit, actually, and then I didn't want a manual, so I would switch out the monsters and sometimes go with double healer. Sometimes I was putting Vero in the leader slot, and then sometimes I decided to go with Mav because I felt he was better. But I did see a lot of improvement because I haven't been able to do anything like this before, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I think this is the first month where I was able to actually manual most of it, because I think the past couple months were just, yeah, I was able to manual up to 60, and then that was it, and then I had to start, or auto up to 60, then I had to start manualing. So I'm glad there's improvement, but of course I want it to be a little bit better. So that is that. We are kind of just finishing out the level here. I am not sure if I'm going to auto Vero. I think you guys see we pretty much have it on lockdown, so let's go ahead and skip ahead and see what happens with Vero. I guess I decided to auto, but we can see here my monsters have their skills up and they are not using them. Specifically, Arya and Mav. Look at her, what the hell is she doing? There's nothing to put her skills on cooldown, nothing. She should have them, but she's not using them. And Beretta's using his attack bar reset when the boss has less than a quarter of his attack bar. So, I think I felt confident enough to do this, but maybe I was kind of watching it, because if he stomps on me and my Bella doesn't heal, like, let's see what she does here. Okay, never mind. I thought I stopped it, but I didn't. But yeah, it can get pretty bad if I don't have control. So, I would probably suggest manualing. I guess I decided to be dangerous today. I don't know what was going on, but I felt confident enough, and then you kind of have to like feel it out. Sometimes yeah, I got this. Then other times it's like, hell no, I don't want to risk that because I spent so much time to get here. I'm just going to be careful. And I wouldn't say that that's like a pride thing. Don't be like, yeah, I'm just gonna auto this because I want to. Up to this point, I usually manual things if I'm scared about them. So that's it for the floor. Those were all of my tips, I think. And that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the end so we can see the final kill. Bye, Vero. Okay, come on now. Okay, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later.